Let's talk about sequencers. I use a step sequencer in my synthesizer, and a step sequencer is an object that can reproduce a predefined set of parameters and will repeat the sequence from the start after finishing the sequence. Let's look at a rudimentary example that I created. Here I have a metro object, which works as the clock that drives the sequencer, is going to a counter that will count from 0 to 16. I'm then looking for the number 0 to 15 to then send a MIDI pitch number to a basic synthesizer here. If I turn this on, it is now playing this sequence of notes in this order. However, there are some limitations in terms of the ease of creating different patterns quickly, which brings us to this larger sequencer, which is an example from Electronic Music and Sound Design Volume 2, which is the basis of what I use to make my sequencer for my synthesizer. Here we have a live step object, which has a handful of benefits over something like this. Here it has a piano roll setup to change the pitch quickly of your sequence. You have control over velocity, which will change the volume of the notes, as well as easily changing the duration. It is then sent to an envelope that uses a function object instead of the ADSR. This MIDI information that is spit out of the live step object is then sent to this voice allocator, which has the same setup as we had previously in the MC examples, and is just going to a saw object, MC saw object with 8 channels. And using this preset object, I can load different presets of the sequencer. By sending a MIDI value to change the preset on this preset object, I was able to live change the sequence of notes that the sequencer plays when I was playing with it on my performance.